Damon Bruce here. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Saturday in the NBA. It's going to be the New York Knicks up against the Miami Heat. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll catch up with you again at halftime.
And a thoughtful moment indeed. The national anthem and a crowd anxiously awaiting the tip-off. Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and on the sideline, Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Knicks. And it's Johnson in at the 4. And for Miami,
the Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
and so the tip-off, it's Miami. Here's Mashburn. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
Good on both.
Well, for so long, the Knicks have been the punchline of the Eastern Conference the last decade. Poorly managed contracts and questionable trades really kept them from rising to the top in the East. But once again now, they look like a powerhouse.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Sprewell. No good with the wing jumper.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Clark, you were right. The Knicks were a powerhouse last season. Steve, 37 wins against the rest of the conference, and they just would dominate other teams at times.
Well, they're a team that doesn't really want to run a lot or force tempo. They just kind of want to get you in the half court. They don't turn the ball over, and they bury you from long range. So, you know, they found their identity last year, and it really dominated in that Eastern Conference.
6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Mashburn, who's guarded by Johnson. He dishes it to Carter. Brown outside. Mashburn, defended by Houston, rejected by Houston, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's New York. Kicks it to Camby. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Kevin, it all starts with that shot blocking. He takes up a lot of space out there.
Yeah, everybody wants to score inside, but He'll have you make other plans. He's a real game changer inside. You can't be the #2 seed in the East by being mediocre on the road. I mean, the Knicks had a veteran group, and they all had the mental fortitude and experience to finish off games on the road last season.
Clark, as you said, the Knicks were one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was, you know what separated them, Steve, from the middle of the pack in the East.
Yeah, 23 road wins, second only to the Heat in the East. It was interesting, Kevin. They relied so heavily on threes that sometimes on the road they'd go cold, but they could also get hot in a hurry, and they were able to avoid a bad spell. A lot of people thought the East would be a cakewalk for Miami last year, but Indiana made sure that wasn't going to be the case. What a series with the Pacers using their size and strength to pound Miami down low, and eventually the Heat were able to pull it out, but boy, was that a tough series.
And it's Brown missing. Miami on defense. Camby kicks to Johnson. There's the pass to Ward. Miami grabs the miss.
Oh, you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
And just to touch back on the Eastern Conference Finals, into a Game 7 where Miami ran away with the game. But, you know, Clark, if it weren't for the heroics of LeBron earlier in the series, it could have been the Pacers that took on San Antonio in the finals.
You know, I was thinking a little bit about two former ABA teams meeting in the NBA Finals, but the Heat managed to steal Game 1, and I thought that proved to be the difference in the end. That was a game the Pacers had and didn't squeeze. But the way these two teams are constructed, they should be seeing a lot more of each other in the near future. And I think that's great for the league, because whenever they meet up in the regular season or the playoffs, it's always been a battle the last couple of years.
Nice rivalry developing between those two.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
A good one brewing there.
Knicks trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's the screen. Here's Sprewell. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now.
5 straight misses to start the game. I don't know if they're loose yet.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Well played right there, and you can feel the momentum changing.
I think this league will continue to move upward unless something unforeseen happens.
Pass to Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. The dish to Camby. Camby off the pick from Johnson. And Brown over to help. Oh, trying for it. Out to Carter. Six to shoot. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And New York making a change here. Knicks trail by 7. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. I asked him where he thought they have an advantage in this game, and he said our shot blocking is one thing that really sets us apart. Now, we have to be solid all around, but that does help us quite a bit when it comes to sending away penetration and shot attempts inside. Kevin, never something you want to rely on, but always a great backup to have.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, you know, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
The Heat leading by 5. Warning a screen on Johnson. The Knicks pull it in. Ward the pass to Houston. All alone. The shot's good from Ward. And Miami has possession. Releases from 15, and that's good for 2. Mashburn's got 6.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Here's Sprewell. The shot is off, and it's Miami the other way. Mashburn defended by Houston. Pass to Carter. Shoots it up. A rebound by Johnson. Knicks trailed by 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sprewell. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball. 2 teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were 1 play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Clark, that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs plus 5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the charts. Absolutely fantastic.
Passes it to Walters for the 3. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here is Robinson after the made shot from Bowen. Bailey passes to Robinson. New York moving the ball around. From 15 feet away, gets it to go. Robinson's got his first basket. Miami leading by 3. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Now here's Marley. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Mourning, and it's blocked by Bailey.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And so it's New York with it. He feeds it to Robinson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Thorpe kicks to Marley. The feed to Mourning. Hits the jumper. Mourning's got his first 2 points of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
It's blocked by Bowen. Here's Marley. Shot is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Heat lead by 2. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Number 1, defended by Walters. Feeds it to Robinson. The pass to Wingate. dishes it to Robinson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season. It's one reason they started to falter a bit late in the year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And Clark, you said it, the Knicks did hit that lull last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But, Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East, and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
You know, for a long time, the Knicks were viewed as a young team on the rise, but when they added Rasheed Wallace last year, the average age went to 32, which was the oldest team in the league last season, and you saw it in their play. They were a group of veterans out there.
Back to Mourning. He passes it to Walters. Here's Thorpe. Marley with a screen on Candy. That drops. And for the Knicks, the veteran leadership helped them at times as they had to go through some very tough stretches, Steve, due to injury.
Yeah, they did go through some stretches, but they really did well to secure the division title and get that high seed going into the playoffs. They had a pretty decent run all in all, but this is a team that has higher aspirations than just getting to the conference semis.
Here's Bowen. They get it again. Marley. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that. Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to be the most dominant, one of the most dominant teams at home. The Heat just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
That free throw good from Marley. And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still, we're far and away #1 at home in the East, though.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their second NBA title in a row.
Both free throws good from Marley. Knicks trailed by 4. Pass to Wingate. This one for 3. And slam dunk by Candy.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Passes to Walters. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Heat making a change here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Bailey. Brown's there. Here is Wingate. He's covered by Brown. Clock at 6. Wallace the screen. #1. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat with the lead. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Leonard. Wallace covering. Here's Bowen. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5. Knicks trailed by 5. Pass to Wingate. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Wingate a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Number one. Rejected by Walters. Here's Leonard. The offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing. Knicks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Wallace outside. And that one's good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's ABC. Pass to Bowen. Passes it to Walters. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. ABC's got his first bucket of the night. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
And New York making a change here. Knicks trailed by 5. Johnson the screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Knicks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
And that one falls for Johnson.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
Anytime you have an offense that's based on a lot of isolations, you're not going to get a ton of assists. Despite being right at the bottom in terms of team assist totals, the Knicks were still a pretty good offensive team.
Here's Brown. Can't hit. Great D that time from Houston.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit too.
Sprewell defended by Walters. Sprewell drilled from 11 feet out. Clark, as you said, the Knicks were a solid team on offense in the top third amongst all NBA teams. But, Steve, it wasn't because they were zipping the ball around.
No, they ran a lot of isolation plays, particularly for Carmelo Anthony. And it was effective at times, but you could see when the Knicks struggled, it was usually because their offense kind of came to a halt, and they weren't able to generate the movement to open up their three-point shooting.
Marley passes to Walters. The shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Tries it from 9. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that'll tie this game up.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
And the Heat call time here.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Miami with the ball. Got that one up quick. Nashburn's got 8.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
They set the pick. Back to Johnson. Can't get it to go.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And that one's good by Marley.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots. Come to me, come to me.
Here's Sprewell. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 6 points for him. Here's ABC. .111 left now here in the second. Launches it. That's good. ABC's got 5 points so far.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
They set the pick. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
He kicks to Marley. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Mashburn. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. For Miami, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, guys, you go back to last season. I mean, this is a team that hit just 74% of its free throws. I know they'd like to see that number go up.
And the first one drops. And a new group in for the Knicks. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Ward. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Camby. Gets it to go. Camby's got 5.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on it.
The shot. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Heat out front.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to the halftime report with a close contest going on.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Knicks trail by 3.
While not as dominant on defense as they were a year before, the Heat still were tough at that end of the court. The thing is, you could see them turn it on and turn it off when they needed to defensively, so they always managed to get the key stop when they needed it.
Here's Mashburn, and the 3-ball is good. Mashburn's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. New York shooting the ball 42%. There's the pick. Kicks it to Camby. Pass to Ward. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And when you're coming off a title like the Heat are, there is, a natural tendency to cruise. But, Clark, you said this, and Steve, I'm sure you want to comment on it. They can turn it up in a hurry.
Well, there's just so much athleticism on this team that if they want to press you in the half court, they usually can force turnovers. And if not, they can also sit back and play a more straight-up defensive style and be very effective that way as well.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Here's Sprewell, and it's rejected.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Brown outside. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Ward, the pass to Johnson. The three. The shot's good from Ward. 5 points in the game.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Carter off a pick from Brown. Here's Mashburn. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. And the Heat lead by 7.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Pass to Houston. Uncovered. The shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And I think the lead they built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Camby, the finger roll finish at the bucket. Camby's got 7 points in the game.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
And here's Carter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Mashburn. And another basket for Miami.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now the dish to Camby. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down low. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far. The Heat leading by 5. And the Heat call time here. So New York ends up going with the new group. In the third quarter, just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one's good by Marley.
Well, he's got that quick trigger, a very quick trigger on a shot, and it doesn't hesitate to pull up as soon as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a very aggressive player.
Well, defensive pressure is always going to be at its weakest in that instant when the pass gets there. So having a good feel for the catch and shoot serves him well.
Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Here's Robinson. 7 points in the game. Here's Houston. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
He feeds it to Marley. He passes to Walters. Clock at 6. Marley with a screen on Robinson. Here's Mourning. Oh, Oh, that's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Knicks making a switch here. Camby's checked in. Knicks trail by 5. Ward is guarded by Marley. The pass to Ward. Puts up a 3. They get it back. Canby. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Anthony Carter's checked in for Marley. The Knicks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The Heat have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's ABC. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Carter for 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The feed to Canby. Pass to Ward. Six on the shot clock. Dishes it to Robinson. It's tipped to tie. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat with the lead. Passes it to Walters. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists tonight. The Knicks shooting 43% for the game. Feeds it to Robinson. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got 10 points in the game.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Carter outside. ABC. Back to Carter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
The Heat shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Here is Robinson. He's got 10. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Now the pass to Bailey. New York moving it around. Count that one. He's got 10.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Carter dishes to Mourning. Leonard defended by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mourning. Backs in from 7. No good. Nice D from Bailey.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
32 seconds left to play in the third. For the tie. And again, it's New York.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Carter outside. Wide open look. The Heat rebound. Mashburn defended by Houston. He kicks it to Mourning. Puts up a prayer. Can't get it to go. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And the Heat shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Bowen. Here's Mashburn. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. New York shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Wingate. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Brown. In transition, here comes Miami. Carter, the pass to Bowen. Lets it go with the three. That is good. Mashburn's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Wallace a screen. Houston defended by Bowen. Bowen, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Knicks with possession here. Clock at 6. Puts it up. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Mashburn. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his fourth assist in this one.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
Wallace with the ball. It's rebounded by Bowen.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Three-pointer. The Knicks pull it in.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Johnson. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Here is Carter. Timeout called, the Heat. And New York making a change here. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Heat's coach going over their game plan during that break. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. He dishes it to Morning. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Heat lead by 6.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Outside Robinson. He passes to Ward. Here's Sprewell. Miami grabs the miss. Mashburn's got his third rebound tonight.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
And there's the pass to Ward. Noah and Miami the other way now. Leonard, guarded by Robinson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Inside to Morning. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And it's Carter again missing. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Sprewell. The second chance effort. And it's Morning with the rebound. Morning's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter outside. Back to Morning. Out to Carter. Heat moving the ball around. Again, the miss by the Heat. New York shooting about 42% so far. Here's Sprewell.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Carter kicks to Brown. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Heat lead by 11.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
New York calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And so here is New York. Ward defended by Carter. Robinson passes to Ward. Kicks to Johnson. There's the dish to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. They retain possession. Stolen by Carter. Brown sets a screen for Carter. Canby with the block.
And you know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
Now that's how they finish the break. Threw down with force.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now Carter. Here's Mourning. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
And you know, Clark, you're right. They haven't had a strong day inside.
But, Kevin, sometimes it just comes down to making the right play at the right time.
That free throw good for Mourning. Knicks trail by 12. He feeds it to Johnson. Dishes to Robinson. Pass to Ward. 5 to shoot. Robinson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What a game we've seen here for Robinson. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Ward defended by Carter. Ward the pass to Robinson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Now here is Carter. And there's the feed to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it to go. And New York the other way now. Back to Robinson. Here's Sprewell. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Miami leading by 10. gets it to go. Ashburn's got 8 points in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Feeds to Robinson. And the lead is down inside single digits. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. .40 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Mourning. Here's Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Terrific job taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Steve, I thought those fans, those home fans, gave this team a big lift all game. A lot of positive energy in the building.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Pass to Carter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Carter off a pick from Brown. 6 to shoot. And it's Carter penetrating. Goes up to the stripe. And he nails the jumper.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.